I'm here with Lotto Cash Cow.
What it do? What it do?
Man, bro, so tell me what's new for 2020.
Man, 2020, man. Everything is top shelf stock this year, man. We all about medical marijuana. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's all about this, top shelf, a lot of exotic packs, man. Anything that's got to do with, making the people better. I think this year we're gonna give back to the people. I think this year was really important for me because, back in the day, I kind of used to mess with the marijuana before it was actually legal, and I know a lot of people probably don't know that, but I always loved it, and I never seen anything wrong with it. My mama was always on my butt as a youngster about it, since she always thought it was the worst thing in the world, and it's just not coming out that it's actually the best thing in the world, you know what I'm saying? And it's the cure to everything, you know what I mean? So, 2020 is real big for me, man. I actually came back to my city. I've been gone for 10 years. I've been on the road. I done been to like over 6 states. I done stayed in 6 states, 6 cities, And then I started over about 8 to 10 businesses. So I thought that this year I had dreaded on coming back home for a minute because it's a lot to come with coming back home. Y'all know how that go. But I had dreaded on coming back home because I didn't grew so much. So I didn't want to come back to, a path that I had already left, you know what I mean? Because I'm real big on moving on, you know what I'm saying? And I never like to look back. Not saying I'm not looking back on my city, but it's so much more for me to do, you know what I'm saying? So we only got our lifespan's only so big. And the type of shit I be trying to do and things I'm thinking about doing, it was bigger than coming back home. That's how
Let's touch that real quick. What made you come back?
It's a top shelf stock.
Easy.
Yeah, this right here what made me come back, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
So it looked like that's your face and your name on the pack right there.
Yeah, that's what that is right there.
How did you pull that off? How common is that amongst the people that you know in Tulsa?
That's not common at all. It actually came from anything. I mean, it's exotic pack. It actually comes from California. That's how they do it. Everybody know cookies. They real big on cookies, and they got big on the packages instead of what was in the packages. So my whole branding of it was to, since everybody was looking at his packaging and I couldn't jump the line and come in, with California packaging, I was like, well, I just do my own. So I started my own packaging company, you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
and I branded my stuff. So as you see, I do got my strain dropping next year. These are not my strains. So anything you see in Lotto, it's Lotto exotic packs. That means that it came from me and it came out of our grow, but it's not actually my strain. These strains right here is Hercules strains. If they in this pack right here, they 30% to 34% THC those. I mean, this is the top of the top. We call it designer weed, you know what I'm saying? So it's very expensive. That's why I put it in the packages.
You have your own strain?
Yeah, most definitely. I got the Lotto coming with 2021. I think we probably got about 6 more months. We got about 3 or 4 strains coming. I kind of want to speak too much on it because it's confidential until we drop it. But most definitely got something coming, and I want to compare it to something like Gary Payton. You know what I'm saying? It's pressure.
All right, so let's backtrack a little bit. Lotto, where does that name come from?
Lotto, I think Lotto is basically it came from how I view myself. Like I tell a female when I meet a female, if you was walking down the street, and this is my whole scenario to life, you know what I'm saying? Meeting me is like finding the lotto ticket, you know what I'm saying? Getting ready to hit. So if you was walking down the street and you look down and you seen a bag or you seen something on the floor and you picked it up and it was, $1 million in it, or it was the lotto ticket, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's how it is meeting me, as far as even bigger than money, it's the assets and my mind frame and my drive and, what I come with, you know what I'm saying? My whole frequency of life. It's a lot that come with me, you know what I'm saying? So that's how I view myself. So that's why I named myself Lotto.
Are you from Tulsa?
Yeah, I'm from Tulsa. Born and raised. I've been doing this for a long time. I was one of the first cats, like back when I was young, I was 16, I was bringing like artists out here when I was a kid. I used to throw big old parties, you know what I'm saying? And it started out as house parties, and as it went big, it led to the club back when, Hurricane Chris was a little kid. I was the first cat brought him before he got his deal and things of that nature, you know what I'm saying? So most definitely from here, I'm rooted here, you feel me? So yeah. born and raised Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Okay, so let's talk about one of your business ventures, the dispensary. I noticed you mentioned that you had 8 other businesses that you started prior to even this. Are they all dispensaries?
Nah, well, I had 8 other businesses within, the journey.
Gotcha.
As of now, I got 3 businesses. But I believe that this dispensary is by far the forefront of everything right now.
There it is. Top Shelf. Where that name come from?
Well, everybody smoke Top Shelf. So whenever you ask for Top Shelf, usually you want the best thing that we can possibly find you. Well, Top Chef is all about having quality over quantity. I want to have the best, you know what I'm saying? So I don't always want to have 1,000,000 pounds in it. That if you come here, just know you're going to get what you pay for. You're going to get the best you can get. And I'm going to guarantee satisfaction, guarantee. Like, anytime you spend your money. I even give, this is like insurance with Walmart, you know what I'm saying? If there's ever a problem with these packages right here, man, you can come back and get it insured. You know what I'm saying? Anything go wrong, you don't like it, come back and holler at Lotto. He going to take care of you. Everybody know that.
That's right.
Yeah, because it costs so much. I want to make sure that I take care of my people. Again, I'm for the people, you know what I'm saying? So I came back to my city to give back to my community and to give back to my city and let them know, man, it's all love. It's a lot of hate out here. So I want to spread the love, you know what I'm saying? Even to the hate, I want to spread the love, you know what I'm saying? So that's what Top Chef is out here. We out here to spread the love, you did.
Okay, so right now, Oklahoma allows marijuana for medical use. You ever see it actually being something that we recreationally use here in Oklahoma?
Most definitely. I think it's definitely finna go to the side of recreational sooner than later. I see it going recreational everywhere. I think that's gonna be a good thing too. A lot of people are scared for it to go recreational, but I definitely not. I think that just gives more access to the streets and for people that actually need it. I kind of feel bad turning so many people away a day that's not able to get that card. So, I think that'll give it'll just bring in more money, if you ask me.
There you go.
It definitely comes with a lot of more regulations, but hey, we ain't doing nothing illegal, so it's all good.
So what make this dispensary different from other dispensaries?
Man, back to what I just told you, quality over quantity. I think it's more than a lot that make this dispensary. For one, we're more of a family. We're not just a business, you know what I'm saying? So we really here to take care of people amongst each other. For two, our customers are not just customers. They like our family too. They become one-on-one with us. We kind of know our customers, what they want. We try to keep in stock what the customers want. We try to ask them how they feeling about things, if it's anything wrong with them, So with us, it's not just money in the business. We kind of more about unity and a family and, seeing everybody happy. So I think that set us aside in our product is always, you know what I'm saying? We stand on everything that we tell the people. We don't lie to the people, you know what I'm saying? If it's not as good as the other, we let them know. So I think Top Chef is about, true organic cannabis, a bang for your buck, and, keeping things quality over quantity. I basically say Top Chef, taking medical to the highest essence is what we say over here. Yeah, I kind of slipped on it, but taking medical to the highest essence. Top Chef started out what that's about.
Okay, so was it your decision to open this dispensary? Your team decision? How did this come about?
Well, whenever it went legal, I knew I was gonna come back and open a dispensary. But when it first went legal, I wasn't really in a rush to do it because I was kind of set where I was at, and everything was going well. So I hate to be all over the place. I done got to a point in my life where, when I set myself on the goal, I like to finish that goal before I open up another goal. So I'm not all over. I'm a bit closer, Yeah. So, I say not really my team, because my team came. A lot of my team members that I started out with, I'm not with no more. You know how that go, man.
Yeah.
So it was a lot of stress that getting this dispensary came with it. People tell you, it's not easy to do. So anybody that got a dispensary, I salute them to the fifth power, because I went through some, dramatic things trying to get it started, waiting, you know what I'm saying, an extra 6 months. They wouldn't let me open up, spending all this money and not being able to make it back. And, it's a lot of stuff you go through. So a lot of people my partner that I actually started with, it was so much stress on him that he actually backed up out of the deal. And he wasn't able to really close with me. So then he left me in a situation where I had to barbecue a meal doing. As you see, I barbecued. But Yeah, I salute anybody out of the dispensary, man. It was another partner's idea as well as mine. I was gonna wait, and then he had told me how pinnacle it was for me to go ahead and do it then because of the rules was gonna change. So, I went ahead and pulled the trigger on it. So I'm kind of glad he did do that, and I still saw love on his end too. I ain't got no harsh feelings for nobody, so it's all good. Yeah.
All right, so I feel like we done touched on the dispensary. Of course, there's a lot more that we can discuss, but I want to talk to you about the music. I first want to know, do you manage artists?
Well, that's a good question. I used to manage a few artists, but man, I kind of got a bad what would we say? I kind of got a bad taste in my mouth with managing artists, man, because a lot of the artists that I ended up putting money into, they didn't take it serious, and I kind of just messed off a whole bunch of money. So at this point in my life, it's more like I'm not managing artists. We got a family, a team, and we doing a lot of, label projects. That way I can kind of showcase everybody at once and kind of show them what we got. But I do think that we got one of the highest frequencies coming out for 2020. Our project is so different and crazy that, I'm right now trying to figure out the best way to oppose it to the peoples, because I want to make sure everything is right. We got a couple platinum features on there, big boy videos, things that I went out my way to do. Again, the label is Cash Cow ENT. Yeah, man, and we got some high frequency shit coming to the table, man. We got my guy Sway, which is my designer, and he rap too. He got some different type of shit for the people, The first way, man, y'all make sure y'all tune in, man. He finna really drop all his shit. He like the next Versace coming out, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, the label shit, man. We got some shit called Bigger Than Life. I think we're gonna drop it on May 10th. I ain't really got a release date for it though. It's called Bigger Than Life, and it's probably got like 14 or 16 hits on it. And man, y'all just stay tuned, man. Y'all stay tuned, man. It's finna really get real spiffy. We still working out, what date we're gonna actually release on, but we definitely be tuned in and let the people know that.
So, what's your opinion on the Tulsa music scene right now?
Tulsa music scene. I ain't gonna lie, man. I actually see a couple cats doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? I see a couple cats doing their thing. I think they actually starting to sound a little bit more not so underground. You know what I'm saying? I think that it's starting to kind of open up. So I see a couple people out here with a few opportunities if they keep their head in the right place. I'm definitely out here to give more opportunity and try to give, back as much as I can at the same time as we grind for our goals. Right. So yeah, man, I want to put some big things together with Tulsa if I have a chance while I'm down here. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I just came down here to plant my seeds, so I want to be here to stay. My time is very limited out here. But while I'm out here, I want to put a project together with all the artists that I see doing their thing, and of course it's gonna be financed by the Cash Cow, whatever the case is. But I think Tulsa's starting to sound better. Like you got Young Cuddy. I think I see him doing this thing. You got who else you got out here? Dre the Stack. I think he been doing this thing. Villain, he a legend. He been doing this shit since a youngin'. Yeah. It's a couple cats I can't just think off the top of my head because I be so in my lane, bro. I can't keep up with everybody, but I do see them doing more than what we used to do. So I salute Tulsa on that too. Keep up the good work. You know what I'm saying?
So you're an artist too. What was the last project that you dropped?
I think the last thing I dropped was Damn, what was the last thing I done dropped? It's been a minute, man. I've been holding. I've been holding my music. I've been holding. That's everybody want to know. I ain't dropped all this big shit I got, and I told them, man, I'm a time person. I just can't just be dropping shit. Like my shit got to make sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of people just do it and drop it, man. I got to make sure that my shit get its right potential at the people. You know what I'm saying?
That's
so,
right.
I know 2010 For May this summer, I'm finna touch the people in every way. You know what I'm saying? I waited to the right time, and the time has come. You know what I'm saying?
So when can we expect to hear something new from Lotto?
We getting ready to drop a video and some more stuff. I want to say Man, I say early May. You know what I'm saying? Between May 1st and May 10th, I'm gonna drop the whole project. And I want to say between May 1st and May 10th, we're gonna drop 3 videos, big boy videos, and then we're gonna drop Bigger Than Life. You know what I'm saying? In the midst of that, so I'm gonna do a lot of we're gonna do a lot of little parties, little music listening parties and stuff. Even out here, I might do 2 or 3 of them out here in Texas, Cali, Vegas. You know, we're gonna get on the road in the summertime. So, you know, just be looking for that around the beginning of the summer.
I like that you got this humble approach, bro, because it kind of almost downplay you in a sense. Recently, like this past couple weekends ago, I was watching somebody's story and the baby in Stunner for Vegas was co-signing Yo Smoke.
Right.
You was backstage and all of that. How often does that kind of stuff happen?
Man, honestly, man, like, and people might think I'm bullshitting, but every city I go to, like, for some reason, I always run into the cats that got the key to the city, and they always open with bracing hands. This just happened to be in my city, so it was crazy the way this happened, because whoever, I don't even know who brought them, but the manager, my partner, the managers ended up calling us, because we, like I say, we be everywhere.
Yeah.
So we travel a lot, so we everywhere. My partners called me, told me they needed some smoke, you know what I'm saying? And they wanted the best shit, and they heard I had the best shit. So, you know, of course, I went up there and blessed their game. Yeah. Gave them boys a free cutie, you know what I'm saying? We gave a $quarter pound, man, courtesy of Top Shelf, man. Exotic, man. You know, most people like, oh, yeah, exotic, man. Yeah. We wanted to make sure they remembered our city and make sure that anytime they come that we gave them the right approach to the city. So I felt like it was only right. And like my partner was like, damn, y'all, you sure you, man, it's all good, man. It's how we move, man. We've been doing this shit. Because if I go somewhere and I'm big as them, I want a person to do me the same way. That's for the simple fact, it's a lot of people throwing shit at them. So you just got to give them something to make them remember who you are. So I feel like he definitely gonna remember Tulsa.
Yeah, that's fire, bro. I heard somebody ask this question, and I just wanted to ask it to you too. Without the music and the businesses, specifically without the music and the dispensary, who is Lotto?
Man, without that, I'm just a young black entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? You know, trying to make it come from nothing, trying to get it all, you know, and stay humble at the same time. So
if you wasn't doing music or your business here at the dispensary, what you think you would be doing?
Same thing I'm doing, man. Same thing I'm doing, man. You hear me? Like, you know, I do real estate too. Honestly, I'm itching to get back to it out here, man. I'm definitely came up. That would be my next business I do out here in Tulsa. I'm gonna do a project out here. I'm starting the real estate. I'm gonna be the first one to do it. So I can't really get the details of what I'm doing, but you can look for that for 2021. We're gonna be real estate hard, you know what I'm saying?
That's right.
But yeah, that's what I'll be doing, man. I fell in love with real estate out in Texas, you know, credit, of course. I fell in love. I got a credit company, Credit Kings, Real Estate LCC, Realty, which is, you know, LCC, you should know what that is, I don't tell. But anyway, LCC Realty, then I got Credit Kings, you know, that's the credit company, and that was for a base for the family to give back. You know, half people in my family credit was messed up and this and that. So I feel like that was a good thing for me to go back and give back to them to fix their credit. Yeah. Because I grew up and my credit was messed up. So once I figured it out, I got to get this back to my family. So
that's right.
Yeah, man. I'll be doing what I'm doing, man. I'll be doing the same thing I'm doing, man. You know, hustling. You know, young black entrepreneur, man, out here trying to get it, man. I don't get caught up in the music. I love the music, so it's different for me. Like, I don't even do the music for the money or nothing. It's like therapy for me, you know. Right. It became a way of me to get a lot of stuff off my chest. I don't talk a lot, so, you know, I feel like it's a self-expression, you know what I'm saying? It became more than just, you know what I'm saying, music and somebody trying to make money. I figured that out already, you know what I'm saying? So I got love for the music.
So I got one more question that I skipped over. Where did the cash cow come from? I see it in the LCC, in your businesses, and in your name.
Honestly, Ray, really, I'm gonna keep it 100. A lot of people don't know where I really came up with the idea.
Some country stuff?
Nah, this shit crazy. I'm gonna tell you where this shit came from, my nigga. This shit came from... It came from American Gangster. It came from Frank Lucas. When the police were trying to kill him. They were trying to kill him. Uh-huh. And the dirty cops, and then You know, the good cop was like, you get him out, but the other cop like, man, we got to keep this cash cow alive.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't kill him, he make too much money. And, you know, when I heard that, it kind of always stuck on me like, damn, he makes so much money, they damn near want to keep this nigga alive, do illegal doings. So it was more how valuable a cash cow is. Like, a cash cow is like some...
Well, shoot, bro, is there anything else that you think you want to say?
Man, nah, man, I guess only thing I can say is, man, y'all stay tuned, man, and definitely keep a close ear and a close eye, you know what I'm saying, on the whole movement, because we coming this year, man, you know what I'm saying, put y'all bifocals on, man, we coming straight at you.
That's right. Well, shoot, tell everybody where to follow you at.
On Instagram, man, it's Lotto Cash Cow, LOTTOCASHCOW. I think on Facebook is, what is it, same thing, Lotto Cash Cow. Really you can Google me, LOTTO Cash Cow, and this shit, it's gonna pop up. You know, other than that, I'm at Top Chef Stock, 6030 South Peoria, man. You catch me here, man, I'm here, man. That's what we doing.
All right, Lotto Cash Cow, live and direct. You saw it here first, man. We out.